All right, people. There is your trivia question. Oh my gosh, there's so many comments. Hello. Ernest is first. Rich is second. Gianna says hola. NC, hello. Let me get you guys put in the phone stand. NC, there she is. Happy Life, hello. Hello, Jessie. Doing great. I had a very, very restful weekend. OMG. But I still got some stuff accomplished that I'm very proud of. So it was like a I needed to catch up on sleep because this past week was absolutely brutal. I was getting pretty close to just full-on sickness there. It was bad. But doing well, and I don't know, yeah. It was a good Father's Day. I hung out with my family today. We are live, says Gianna. Hello, mods. DJ the Mad Dog, I'm doing well. I'm gonna be eating dinner here shortly. I've got my usual plate of food. So this is tofu curry scramble, roasted home fry potatoes, and then underneath is a bed of quinoa, and then some habanero green sauce to spice it up. There's a manhunt in Minnesota, yes. Well, yesterday, I think early in the morning, Saturday, there were shootings, and one state lawmaker is deceased along with her husband. So yeah, I believe that's the manhunt you're referring to, NC. Crazy stuff. Eddie is asking, do you actually go out in public with those earrings? I have gone out a few times. I don't normally wear them out in public just because I don't feel the need to, but during the holidays, I would wear them out to, I don't know, just like different things. Villain Killadilla says, zoinks! Yes, today's trivia question is Scooby-Doo themed. All the regulars in the house, yes. Happy Father's Day to all the dads. Yes, thank you, Happy Life. Happy Father's Day indeed. It was a very just chill, lovely Father's Day. All right. Thank you, Keith Van. Hi, Glenn Van Dice. Yabba Dabba Doo is here. Jeff Rubin said hi to everyone. Back to the Future, doing well today. I got so much rest, you guys. I was so sleep deprived this week, and I could feel myself like getting sick. It was so bad. So yesterday, I slept well from Friday into yesterday, Saturday, and then I just decided to take a 3-hour nap because I was so dead yesterday. So I took a 3-hour nap from 4:30 to 7:30, and then I got up and did work, and then I went to sleep like 1 a.m., 1 to 2 a.m., and then just went right back to sleep for another good like 8 hours. It was wild. I thought I might have messed up my sleep by doing that 3-hour nap yesterday after already getting a full night of sleep, but no. I fell right back asleep a few hours later. Jeff Rubin, yes, I went on a run today, just this evening actually, so I'm starving and I need to replenish the calories. Hi, mods. Hello, everyone saying hello to everyone, which I love. Hi, Timothy Peters. Food and Felons is here. Rich with all the members emojis. Very happy with the set of emojis I've got. Rivals Man 2 is here. Stone Papa Smurf is walking the dog. Love it. What kind of dog do you have, Stoned Papa Smurf? I see Amber Howell. I hope I said that right. Back to the Future with tofu and zombie emojis. Glitched. Should I go to sleep? It's 3 a.m. Totally up to you. I don't know your lifestyle or your work schedule. I didn't get sleep, shocker. What? No, Rich. Oh man. Sleep is an absolute must. I feel like for me, sleep is almost, not quite, but it's very close to like needing to drink water every day, breathing oxygen, having to eat every day. I deteriorate like so quickly if I don't get good sleep. I don't know how people do it on a regular basis, like they don't get much sleep. Joe LSU 2000 is here. Or Orange Strat, hello. Will you have another busy schedule this upcoming week? Not too busy, which is great. So sorry guys, my hair is wet because I took a shower, and it's dripping down my neck, which is not fun. Not really, no, because this coming week, guys, is it's just a 3-day work week for me. I'm so excited. All my Americans in the chat, how many of you get Thursday off? It's a federal holiday. It's called Juneteenth. It became a federal holiday a few years ago. It's pretty new. So I get that day off of work anyways because it's a holiday, and then I just took Friday as a PTO day. So I have a lovely 4-day weekend coming up, you guys, and I'm so excited. Oh. I've never been to Nigeria. Ibe Anibona. Witch's Ghost is my favorite Scooby movie. I don't think I've seen that one. Hi, Eugene Adams. Monkey Plush is here. Aiden Orner. Ivan Lee. I'm vegan. Kat Catalina. I think you have to have 50 subscribers now to go live. Stars to Real. Are you ready for the 5K? Yes, NC. I just mentioned that I had gone running today. So yes, I am, honestly, 5Ks, you don't really need to train that much for. I personally would say that if you have a running background and you run regularly, like I run at least 3 days a week, and those runs are like 2 to 3 miles each, and a 5K is 3.1 technically. Yeah, 5K is gonna be great. DJ Lucas, hello. We've got Ayman Saeed from the UAE. Well, almost 8K. I know, you guys. We are getting up to almost 8,000 subscribers on this channel. It's so exciting. I love it. Goku542, what's up? Just chilling here, chatting with people and eating my dinner. All right, let's click on here. Thank you, Back to the Future, for modding. Deron is here. Johnny Boy, I'm eating tofu, quinoa, and potatoes. Thank you, Rich, for the reminder. Melody Novik is here. Oh, this is so strange. Come on. Let me view this. There we go. I love your earrings. Thank you, Joanna. Cho Zhang is here. Jamie Willoughby, hello. 4-day weekend, yes, you guys. I'm so pumped. I need it. I really do need a 4-day weekend. Hi, Stay, FOCTU, Jordan Taylor. Don't know what that is, Ivan Lee. D, hello. Love the earring, says unknown. Juan Diaz. Kelvin Dotson is back. Good to see you, Kelvin. Hi, Isabel. I don't really give out advice on here. Villain Killing Dylan says, show us where the ghost chased you. Like, do we have to? She throws fireballs, man. Spent an hour at the cemetery. I was going to ask you, Rich, how that went today. Both parents, 80 degrees, sunny, actually pleasant with a lot of thinking and memories. I mean, it's tough. I feel like that would be tough every Mother's Day and Father's Day if your parents have passed. But if there are fond memories, then, you know, I guess it's more a day of just visiting their gravestone or whatever, wherever their, you know, memorial is. If they had ashes scattered, you could go to the place where you scattered ashes and then just reminisce on your time with them. Hi, Juan Diaz. I walk 5K just checking my boundary fences. There you go. I feel like, honestly, if you walk at all, like if you're able to walk around places, like if you can walk to your post office, if you can walk to your grocery store, if you can walk to like a farmer's market locally. I don't know, I'm thinking of things. It's easier in a city because I think it's like there's just more sidewalks and there's more things around that you can walk to. But honestly, like just logging a 5K every single day is not that difficult, especially if you can just carve it into your, like for lunch for example, if I'm working, at work, like if I'm on site, I'll eat my lunch and then I like to just go for a quick 15-20 minute walk. So that right there is at least a mile, if not a mile and a half, depending on how fast I walk. So yeah, it is possible to rack up some good mileage. Dalton says that looks tasty. Lupita is here. MC, how many fathers in here? Yes, that's a good question. Dalton says it looks tasty. Yes, this is like my favorite meal. Thank you, Julio Reyes. Hundo Bands Global. Villain Killing Dylan, Hannah Banana. I average 20K steps at work and after work for the day. Excellent. Wow. All about the steps. DJ Chris is here. Peace and love from North Africa, Tunisia. Very nice. Kelvin, what are you eating? Kelvin, I'm eating curry tofu, quinoa, and potatoes. Ooh. Oh, someone's loud outside. Let's see. Do you know about the Karen Reed trial? That was coming up, I think on YouTube or somewhere else. It was like trending. I have no idea. Honestly, I've just not been watching the news hardly at all because it's so negative and it's so extreme, and I don't really care. Like it doesn't affect my day-to-day life unless it's something happening like literally right here at my door or whatever. But let's see, just out of curiosity, Karen Reed trial. I don't know if I spelled her name right. Yeah, what is this? What is the Karen? What is going on here? These are not helpful answers. Germ says, I'm the same about the news. Jeff Rubin is a father of 2. Nice. Gianna says, I'm a father to a beautiful 18-year-old daughter who starts college in August. Mount St. Mary's College. Cool. MC says, I guess I'm the only father here. I don't think so. All right, let's just Google this out of curiosity. What is the Karen Reed trial about? Tell me, Gemini. Ooh, the death of her boyfriend, who was a police officer. Ooh. What? Oh my goodness. Whoa. Drama. Okay, that's all I needed to know. Let's see here. Jeff confirmed father. Happy Father's Day, Jeff. Yeah, seriously. Rich with the Martha emojis. David Macron, great to see you. Villain Killing Dylan says 20K steps is like 700 calories. Martha Stewart. Jam says, bestie, Stone Papa Smurf, I live next to the courthouse where Karen retrial is going on. No way. Ooh, that has to be interesting. Oof. Yeah, I don't know when they're going to be reaching a verdict. Again, I don't know anything about this case other than what I just read. Hello, Jose Ruiz. DJ Chris says, I need to try Tunisian food. I have had couscous before. Heart Harold, hello. Lion Tao, I'm not in Los Angeles, no. Not anywhere close to Los Angeles. I'm in Minnesota. Stone Papa Smurf says she was framed. Ooh. Oh my gosh. I mean, I was reading that. The quick, like, Google Gemini AI summary of what's going on. Yeah, the defense team says she is being framed. Huh. They argue that he was. What? Oh, I need to read about this. This is like, I feel like this isn't really toxic news. That's like gonna be just making me feel like doom and gloom all day long. It's more just fascination and like understanding just a trial that's going on. Wow. How fascinating. Huh. Wow. Boston police officer. Wow. Ooh, this is so interesting, guys. Okay. How interesting. I could see this becoming like a movie. Girly support. Thank you. Hi, Joel of Radenburg. Hello. And see, was Karen Reed being a Karen? Oh, who knows? Adult Skate Night says Antonio Salazar. David, thank you so much. This is delicious, I do think. I eat it all the time. I Love Shrek is here. Klatiama. Hello. Rich with the Minnesota member emojis. Sterniolo Girly said hi. Brandon Kalbfleisch is here. It's just all about vegan food or something? No, not all the time, Brandon. Guto, hello. I had a very lovely day. I hung out with my family, saw my dad, gave him a gift for Father's Day. We had brunch, got out in this beautiful weather we had today. It was in the 70s, it was sunny, went for a nice run, and I also got a ton of sleep because this past week at work was one of the toughest I have had in a very long time in terms of just logistics, getting to places, time on my feet, sleep deprivation. Oh, it just, I was very much counting the days and the hours to get to Friday because it was a brutal week. Oof. There's too much turmoil in the news. I try to stay away from it. Yeah. Well, it's already just very negative and very toxic. And also too, like you have to just bear in mind, like, what clips are they showing you? And I feel like a lot of times it's just so sensational that it's made to make you feel like helpless and negative and like everything is terrible and and it's like, just don't let your emotions be manipulated by all the stuff. It's like, sure, it's tough to watch, but just like remove yourself, look out your window, call a friend who lives in the actual place, talk to them. It's like, just, sure, you can get some information from the news, but also just remove yourself from the TV screen or the phone screen, get out and touch the grass, as they say. And what bothers me is it feels like it's meant to just really like rattle people up, where it's like, oh my God, it's a disaster. Everything is so bad. And I don't like that aspect of it. It's like, I don't need to be worked up. No. James Brace is here. Abhinav is here. Let's see. Pierre is here. Hello, Pierre. Thank you for joining the live stream. Yes, you just explained the perfect day. This is Kelvin. New subscriber, you seem sweet. Thank you, Sterniolo Girly. Glad to have you as part of the community. Kelvin, BJ Depth wants some of the food. Shaquille Ramasar is here. Yeah, I prefer local news because it's more relevant and less depressing. Yeah, actually, I mean, it's like local news is likely gonna be the news that affects you like your personal private life the most. It's like your day-to-day, okay, because it's like, okay, if some terrible thing happens in one of the main, and you're hearing about it in one of the mainstream media outlets, it's like, is this actually, like, one, can I do anything about this? Probably not. Two, is it actually going to be affecting my day-to-day life? Like, is it going to affect my ability to sleep at night, wake up, go to my 9 to 5 job, get food, come home, and be safe? Probably not. So at the end of the day, it's like, it's being informed is fine, but it's like once you're just starting to panic and feel depressed and oh my God, like I'm so sad about everything. And it's like, most of the world is just continuing on with its life. Like, I think about, okay, another thing. I think about the people who have zero time, 0 minutes to even think about the news because they are single parents. They're working 4 jobs. They are busting their butt to make rent at the end of the month. They are having to commute far to get fresh groceries. It's like there are so many people where I think about those people where so many, unfortunately, are just trying to make it to the end of the month and cover all their bills and take care of their family. They don't have time to get themselves all worked up over some drama they're seeing on the news. So I try to think about those people too, because it's like there's just some people who don't even have a choice. Like they can't afford to be getting all wrapped up in their feelings about what they're seeing on screen because they've got like real stuff to handle in their immediate household, in their immediate family. Zach Verser, thank you. Charisse Brewster is here. Stone Papa Smurf says, you probably don't remember, but I was served court papers 2 weeks ago about condo matters. I think I do remember you saying something was up with your condo. I went to court and everything was judged in my favor. First time in court, very interesting experience. Yeah, I have zero experience in court. I have never been called. I've never been summoned to jury duty. My sister has, so hearing her example or her experience was fascinating. I wouldn't mind, I say this now, I wouldn't mind being summoned for jury duty. However, it does seem like a pain in the butt if it comes in the middle of a very, very busy time at your 9 to 5 job. So it can be like a big inconvenience, but my curiosity with the whole jury selection part would be, I think it'd be cool to just go through that once. But yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't know if I've even ever been inside of a courtroom before. None that I can remember. So yeah, zero court experience for me, Stone Papa Smurf. I am happy to hear that it went in your favor. Chip Broadhead, hello. Kevin Joshua just subscribed. Thank you so much, Kevin. Cherie says, love your video. Also, guys, if you are a member of the channel, you are able to watch my most recent brand collab video. It's a halo pendant necklace, and I did this collaboration with a jewelry company. I posted it early so members can see it now, and then everyone will be able to watch the jewelry collab video tomorrow, 3 p.m. Central, when my long form videos always go live to the public, or, publish. Juan Diaz, thank you so much. Rich says, Stone Papa Smurf, trust me, she remembers. Hi, Cocacero. Yeah, no spamming, please. Morgan Rydell, what drama are we talking about? Not one in specific, except for the Karen Reed trial. David Macron says, I object. Try Haitian food, says Klatiama. Shahadat Ansari is here. I missed a few comments. Charisse Brewster says, amen. Coast Cider, OMG, look at that food. Yeah, I got a lot of food to eat. It's hard to eat and keep up with the chat at the same time. I like jury duty. I get a day off of work. Something pays me. Okay. Thank you, Back to the Future, for cleaning up the spam. What I assume was spam. Ooh. Vega Man 626 says, I just got done with my 3rd week of grand jury duty. Food looks yummy. Thank you, Mr. Biggs. It is very yummy. MC says, you never been in court. No. I don't think so. No, I've been to like a courthouse, I guess. I don't know. but like a courtroom where you're like watching. I've watched trials. Like I watched the Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial, lol, a few years ago. I watched the Kyle Rittenhouse trial. I watched the George Floyd perpetrator, what was his name? Derek Chauvin trial here in Minneapolis. But no, it's like that. It's like you know the setup where it's like there's the judge at the front, you've got the bailiff, you've got the court reporters writing, you've got the prosecution, you've got the defense, all the lawyers, and then whatever. And then the people sitting like in the gallery just watching. I don't think I've ever been in a courtroom. I have been in a courthouse, but never actually gone into like one of the courtrooms. You've never been in a court? Well, first thing is going through a metal detector, of course. That needs to be, it gives me so much stress. But I was talking about this yesterday because we had the terrible shootings here in Minneapolis, or in the Minneapolis area, involving lawmakers, and one of them passed away yesterday. And the security, whenever I've been at the Capitol, it's like the security, you can just say, I could just go on, send an email, and be like, I want to meet with my senator. And okay, cool. I've got my meeting on the calendar for tomorrow at 12 o'clock noon with my senator, because I'm going to go and, meet with him and just talk with him. There is zero security. It is insanity. And it's sad because I feel like it's a relic of a more trusting society where you could just like knock on someone's door and like go chat with them. But I remember thinking years ago, I remember just going, because it was for a grad school class. We were going to the Capitol and just seeing where the lawmakers had their offices. And it just like blew my mind, because I'm like, there's so many politicians that have targets on their back. People hate them for whatever reason, just very, very opposed to whatever they believe. And I'm not even kidding you guys. You can go to the Minnesota State Capitol in St. Paul, and if you don't even have to have a meeting. You just walk in the front door. There is no metal detector. There is no screening. There is no pat down. There's no bag check. I have gone to like 5K fitness expos with more security than this. And I'm like, it's just, I hate to say it, but it is one of those things where I've thought for years, it's only a matter of time before some person who really hates and wants to take out some lawmaker that they don't agree with and they just want to get rid of, they can just walk in there, no security whatsoever. It feels like a catastrophe waiting to happen. So if anything, it's like I'm thinking that these shootings that happened yesterday with the lawmakers, it wasn't at the Capitol, sadly, it was at their private homes, because again, very, very bad. Just it's like face palming, where you're like, why would you ever it's available on the Minnesota legislature website. They list lawmakers' home addresses. And I'm like, dude, someone could just mail them something horrible in a box. They could go egg their house. They could go key their car. Like, why on earth? Like, it's such a bad idea to give so much information about these public figures that because of their job, the nature of their job, they're just going to have people who disagree with them and really dislike them. Oh my gosh, it just makes me so mad. I had to go on a rant there because I'm like, what are you thinking? Something bad is going to happen when you post this type of information. And on the Capitol grounds, you just have no security checks. Like, are you kidding me? Mall of America, great example. When you go to the Mall of America, you have to go through security because they don't want people bringing in stuff that could cause harm. Like, if a shopping mall has a security check, like, you should have your state government buildings have security checks at all entrances. Lock it down, please. Oh my gosh. It's such a thorn in my side. Rich says, I got out of jury duty because I was self-employed at the time. That's interesting. Wrecker Rex is here. Coffee is here. So good to see you, Coffee. Jeff Rubin says, a great video. Don't miss it. Yes, if you have not seen my jewelry collab video, Go and check it out if you're a member. If you're not a member, you will be able to see the jewelry collaboration video tomorrow at 3 p.m. Central Time. Hi, Pamela Wyatt. Hi, Nicholas Shadden. Coffee, my friend from NC. Stone Papa Smurf says, it's an investment property that I live at. Nice. I'm working on raising property value. Wow. Nice. Coffee, I'm doing well. Have you ever tried an English breakfast? Ooh, I'd have to get that. Doesn't it have like blood sausage? English breakfast, all I think of is beans on toast, which I would not be a fan of, and blood sausage. So I'm gonna say no, I haven't ever had it. All right. Rex number says Back to the Future #1 mod. Thank you, Nicholas. No promos, please. Christopher Mishti is here. Do you stream on any other app? I have not done any live streams on other apps, but I've thought it'd be fun to do an Instagram live at some point. And for those of you who don't know, I do have an Instagram account. It's the same exact name as my YouTube channel. So I am Hannah in Health over on Instagram if you want to follow me there. Logan23 Baseball. Chip Broadhead, how did the George Floyd news bother you? I mean, it was sad to know what happened right here. It didn't really affect my day-to-day. Well, let me take that back. The incident, like the death of George Floyd, that specific event did not affect me, but the fallout. It was all the protests, all the looting, like property damage, like all of that was very disruptive. They had to call in the National Guard to the city, and it was crazy. Like seeing military vehicles driving down the streets and fully like armed National Guardsmen like posted on city blocks. I was like, this is crazy. So my day-to-day life was actually affected by that. There was a metal detector at my middle school as a kid. Oh my God. Coffee is asking about Rachie and TT the cat. They're doing great. I saw my sister today for Father's Day brunch, and she was showing me a video of TT. Actually, she was showing me, she has like a security camera that like roves around, and so she can keep an eye on what TT's getting up to when she's away. So I did get to see TT virtually today. Hi, James Yun. I really want to move to America. Remind me where you're located, Rex. I don't know if you've said it before. I only been called for jury duty once, but it was canceled because of COVID. Okay, yabba dabba do. Let's get Hannah 400 likes. I don't know about 400. You never know, but we'll see. We'll see what the night holds. Hi, Lucky. Hi, Nobody. Rex says bacon hash browns. I'm reading the bottom of the chat while I'm trying to get caught up on my phone. Rex, come on, the door is open. Hobson, hello. Let's see. Intolerance is getting increased in every society, says Subhabrata. The question is why vote. I don't say my own political views on here. Martello Modifies is back. Great to see you, Martello. The Unbothered Sun is here. David says Hannah for president. Little Smith is here. Rich with the 2 Martha emojis. The U.S. needs highway checkpoints. Interesting. I haven't given much thought to highway checkpoints. So far, my experience has been great driving across the United States. Rec, London, why would you want to leave there? I've actually heard terrible things about London. Granted, it's from individual YouTubers, but people have said that like London has really gone downhill in terms of safety, sanitation, cost of living is really high. But yeah, I haven't heard the greatest things about London, which makes me sad because I loved going there. I was there in 2017 and 2018. Hi, Kevin. Joshua. Jeff Kohler is here. MC says, sorry, Banana, I just had 2 Modelo's and I'm listening to you talk about the politicians and nodding off a bit. That's okay. You do you. It's your Sunday evening. Dolo Don, I'm eating tofu, potatoes, and quinoa. Branko Uzliebrika says hello, Daphne. Extra MIA says eat foods, you're getting cold. I know. English breakfast is mostly eggs, however, you want them beans, toast, chips, fries. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's not really a breakfast I would go for. I don't eat eggs. I don't eat bread, honestly. I try to stay away from bread and processed grains unless it's dessert. I stick to tofu as my protein in the morning, and then Catalina Crunch. So, yeah. I'd try it, though. Chip Broadhead says beans on toast is not English breakfast. The breakfast is bacon, sausage, eggs, mushrooms, tomato. Yeah, no, I wouldn't eat any of this stuff. Well, let's see. I wouldn't eat bacon, wouldn't eat sausage, wouldn't eat eggs. I'd eat mushrooms. I'd eat tomato, hash brown, not beans on toast, not orange juice, coffee. So I'd eat like some of what's in an English breakfast, but it would just be piecemeal. Bacon hash browns. All right. Coffee says, "Aw, TT the hat. Awesome." Little Smith, thank you. I hope you have a great evening as well. Thank you. Amy Dalinga. I don't swear on here. No. London is a very expensive city. Riley says this looks very aesthetic. Do you like hockey? I'm not the biggest fan of hockey. I grew up in Minnesota. I'm saying this as a Minnesotan, and hockey is everywhere here. But no, it's like not really my favorite sport. I'll go to games if someone invites me. London, UK is going downhill fast. I want out. I just need somewhere to go if there is work. That is so disappointing, but that is consistent with multiple YouTubers who I have watched. Like, I've watched their videos, and they're just like, yeah, London is not what it used to be. It just like doesn't have the same vibe. It's dirty. It's like a lot dirtier. I guess, I don't know if it was ever super clean, but it's just, yeah, not doing great. At least that's what I hear. Andreas is here. What did you and your family eat today? So we went out to brunch, and my sister had tofu tacos. I just had coffee because I ate a big meal before brunch. I forget what mom and dad had. I don't really do shout outs, Amy. Amy, I'm eating tofu, potatoes, and quinoa. Who's your favorite Dragon Ball Z character? It's probably Goku, but that's because I don't really know that many other characters. Ace Ford, Hunter YK, Coffee says BRB, my awesome, wonderful friends. Sofia Velasquez is here. Thank you, Lucky. Thank you, Jasmine, Eliana. Thank you, Nicholas. Brandon, I don't eat eggs because I'm vegan. Andy Barron, hello. Jasmine, thank you. Hair bun, yeah, this is how I normally style my hair. What kind of bread do you use for PB&J? I usually will have vegan and gluten-free bread. Doesn't matter what kind. I usually buy one type of bread. It's the brand is the Little Northern Bakehouse out of somewhere British Columbia, I want to say, somewhere in Canada. Anas 4B says, yo, need more dough bakery, says Sir Ooch. Who else is here? Yabba Dabba Doo. London, it's safe enough if you stay in the tourist areas, but you still have to be streetwise. Jackson Dennis is here. Hello, Jackson. Great to see you again. Yes, I've been holding this plate, not for an hour, not quite, because I have a timer on my phone. I've been holding this plate for 40 minutes. Riley loves rainy days. I love hockey, and I'm planning to move to the 10,000 Lakes state, so you're saying hockey is everywhere. There's such time. Yeah, hockey is everywhere. We've got the weather for it. Let's see. You ate before brunch. That's a sin. Well, the thing is, brunch was lunch was early afternoon, and I woke up early, and I was just like, I'm not waiting for this. I like wanted to get out, wanted to go for a walk, wanted to do stuff, and I was like, I'm not going to be starving while I wait for brunch. Like, no. Also, I mean, when you eat and you're going to go to a meal and you're not as hungry, it's like, you don't spend as much. That's a bonus. Everybody have a marvelous Father's Day. Thank you, Sir Ooch. Thank you, Nicholas. Tom Messerschmidt, love the earrings. Thank you, Tom. Hey, at least you know, ball, and I take that as a win. Thank you, Ace, for it. I appreciate the props. Are potatoes just as bad as bread? I would say no. Nicholas Shadden, JMPG, Brandon. As a vegan, would you try lab-grown beef? Probably not. I'm just very content with plants. Azalea Sashante Peters. For me, don't eat a full English breakfast, but a full Scottish. I feel like Scottish would be even less vegan based on what I know of Scottish cuisine. Brad Wynn says, Rich, please do a London accent, I think is what you meant. No, I'm not going to do that. Vashawn Pearson said, hi. Doing well. Martella says, I just ate 2. I cook for myself. SM, hello. I feel like your team Velma. Who is it looks like Shaggy is winning the poll. Nice. Seven Icky is here. Jalen, oh my goodness, hello. Happy Father's Day, yes. I was out for Father's Day with my dad and my family. It was very nice. Starglow, thank you so much. Shantae Peters, I do not have kids. Hi, Queso. I don't even know what the London accent is. British accents, kind of, I mean, I can hear some differences when people are talking, but I couldn't like imitate the differences I hear. Drew26, thank you, JMPG. Richie Cunningham, how are you out in Los Angeles? Thank you so much. I don't know if you're a dad. If you are, happy Father's Day. Isabel Milling, thank you. London Kings say Landon. Landon? Really? Landon? Lucky, beautiful, pretty neck. Starglow. Happy Father's Day. Thank you, Addy123. Bon appetit. Thank you, Sir Ooch. Defeat Vlogs video is here. LOL, had to scroll if it was the real Casio that was in the chat. The real Casio, I don't know what that is. Mr. Oddang is here. Defeat, I'm doing well. I think, so my favorite member has never changed. Stone Papa Smurf. My favorite member has always remained the same. Good question. Ramulan, hello, thank you. SM says, Queso is a meme streamer, and there was someone who had the same name. Oh, gotcha. I don't know who that person is. That would be, just, it's like, these people who just make imitation accounts, copycat accounts. It's like, really? Really? That's what you're gonna do with your time? You can't come up with anything original, so you're just gonna make a copycat account? It's sad. Urban Waves, that's big back. Nice. That is the latest Gen Z term I've learned from my sister. Big back. I can't control what you do, Cheyenne and Ray. I personally don't mess with voodoo, so I would prefer to not be the subject of any kind of voodoo stuff. Let's see. Trip, hello. Urban Wave says lol. Maria, let's see. Hi, Hannah, how are you today? I'm doing well. Had a lovely weekend. Much needed weekend. I feel like I have gotten caught up on sleep. No, I'm so relieved because there was a point like midweek I was like, oh my God, if I go one more day with not enough sleep, it is gonna be so miserable. How about you, Maria? Junior Piedrahita, love from Miami, love it. Hi, Kevin. Cheyenne says I won't. Appreciated. Yeah, I mean the thing is, who knows? It's like that could already exist out there, me being involved in some kind of voodoo stuff, but I myself don't partake in any of that. I'm laughing at your comments, SM. It makes sense for the age if you're 12. And who knows, I mean, maybe that's what some of these copycat accounts are. I wouldn't be surprised if like tweens, young teens were doing that kind of stuff. Sophie Dunlap, thank you so much. Surgical Bacon, I don't talk about my private life on here. Ooh. Guto Kowalski, I love this question. Let me go grab for you the stack of books that I'm currently reading. So, I like to read a variety. I'm about halfway through David Goggins' book. I feel like it's kind of like TV shows where you're in the mood for watching something and you decide to watch something and then you're like, okay, I'm not really feeling that anymore. Let me switch over to this. So I'm like halfway through David Goggins' Can't Hurt Me. Amazing book. But I just like wasn't feeling it as much lately. So I'm like, okay, I remember where I was like halfway through roughly. So I can just pick up where I left off. I have been absolutely addicted to this book right now. The Children of Men by P.D. James. So this is like fiction. This is not like a historical fiction. This is not based on anything true. But the premise of this, and it was made into a movie with this lovely guy, Clive Owen, and Julianne Moore is also in it. But the premise of this, it's like very grim, but it's like the writing is top notch. Like P.D. James, she passed away, but she was such a good writer. The premise of this book is in the year 1995, that is the final year that any human was born. Like no humans have been born since 1995 for some mysterious reason. Like people have been able to figure out why. So the story begins in 2021 and there have been no babies since 1995. And so it's like the population's getting older and humanity is kind of just preparing for the end because there's like no future. And it's very like fascinating. It's a very cool premise. So yeah, I'm loving it. I'm probably like a little more than halfway through this one. And then this is a book that my dad got me for Christmas like 2 years ago, I want to say. So yes, you can probably figure out what it's about. You Are a Badass at Making Money. Just like a no nonsense, like just, it's kind of like, it's like a mix of like practical tips and like mindset shifts where it's like, oh, I can't do that. I can't afford that. Shifting that to then say, how can I afford that rather than I can't afford that. So really entertaining. Again, are you noticing a pattern here? I'm like maybe a third of the way through, but it's just end of the day. Sometimes I'm in the mood for like a more grim fictional book. Sometimes I'm in the mood for like David Goggins, like no BS, biographical info about what his life was like, and then sometimes it's just like money motivation. So it definitely changes. I have a couple more I'm reading, but I tend to have things on rotation because I find that I'll finish books, but I usually will kind of fall off a little bit somewhere in the middle, and then it's like, okay, I'm ready for kind of like something else, and then I'll come back and finish it. 4-day weekend coming up for Hannah. Yes. Woo! So excited. Hi, Beartooth. Maria says, I've been low on sleep too, trying to get back on track. It's not easy. Yeah, it is just brutal being low on sleep. Oof. Back to the Future with tofu and cherry emojis. Persian boy is here. Yaman Tube is here. I also start many books at once. Yeah, that it's like, and the thing is, it's not that I never finish them. It's just, I think about watching TV shows where it's just, am I in the mood for like my zombie show? Or am I in the mood for Game of Thrones? Or am I in the mood for, you know, reality TV, like the Kardashians? It's just certain days it's similar, and music too. Some days I'm really in the mood for like Taylor Swift music. Some days I'm in the mood for Green Day and Fall Out Boy music. Some days I'm in the mood for Eminem. It's like, just days are not the same. So I feel like what I consume, whether it's music, TV, movies, or books, will change depending on how I'm feeling that day. Evan 21, Persian boy, hello. Saidak Bar, hello. Gucho, you are like me. I also read many books at the same time. I need to read more. My communication skills suck so bad, says GTGT. I mean, just, you can get through just a little bit. Like, even if I'm really tired, I try to just pick up one of these books and just set a timer for like 5 minutes. And it's like, okay, I can read a few pages in 5 minutes. And then if you do that every night, eventually you will just keep finishing books. And I also like reading at the very end of the day because it's a nice way to just kind of wind down, no screen time, and also kind of make my eyes a little bit tired before I shut out the lights and go to sleep. I want to read the Badass Money book. I could use some practical advice. Yeah, there's so many good money books. I have not even read all of them. I would say this one is good. So far, I'm loving this one. Another big one I hear a lot of people talk about is The Richest Man in Babylon. One is The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel. And Rich Dad Poor Dad. Oh my God, you guys. That one is like everyone should read Rich Dad Poor Dad. It completely changes your mindset around money, assets, things you buy, things you think you should buy that are actually just draining your bank account. I wish they like required Rich Dad Poor Dad in high school or even middle school, because it's just, it's like pulls the curtain back on, you know, common misconceptions people have about money, and how, honestly, like how investors and how owners and how entrepreneurs approach the world versus 9-to-5 wage employees. The Stones of Summer by Dow Mossman is a must. I've never heard of that before. Chip Broadhead, how do you find werewolves and Dracula books? Werewolves and Dracula books? Like, where are you asking, like, where can I find books with those types of creatures? I don't know. I'm really not that big of a sci-fi reader, but that's where I'd start. Maybe Dean Koontz, he's a good sci-fi writer. I can't read a book in bits and pieces. I have to read in one go. Interesting. Okay. Chip Broadhead, I would recommend Garth Brooks to listen to. I like Garth Brooks. Adding it to my TBR. Ooh, nice. I'm currently reading Atomic Habits. No, I've never read it, Kelvin, but I have heard every single entrepreneur and business owner that I follow on social media say that you should read Atomic Habits. I know what it's about. I know the spark notes of Atomic Habits, but I still need to read it. Wants versus needs. That was CK904. Hi, Ghost Oz. Read that book in 2019. My life's been better since. Hi, Laura My Tunes. Cheryl Laddie. JC is here. Cheryl Laddie, I ate tofu. Just finishing up some quinoa and potatoes. I like reading my bank statement. Edaddy, maybe? I'm half black. Half white, half black. Chip, where can I listen to Garth Brooks? I cannot find him on Spotify anymore. You can always do YouTube. Family of 9. I've never been to Hawaii before. El Rulo from Odessa, Texas is here. I collect 90% pre-1964 silver coins. Cool. Yes, try YouTube for Garth Brooks. That's exactly what I would do if you can't find him on Spotify. Nala Cash from Germany. Hello. I will try reading 10 minutes before bed every night. It's honestly such a it's like a nice cozy, it's like you're all tucked in. And in my experience, I find that reading just a few minutes before bed, maybe you have more time, but it's just, it like makes you feel like cozy and just ready to like shut your eyes and go to sleep. So it's like the perfect time to just fit in a little bit of leisure reading. SM with the tofu emojis. Well, so Chip says Laura My Tunes. We got a Daryl emoji. Yes, of course we do. I love Daryl Dixon. Jayakar Raj is here. How long have you been vegan for? 13 years, Donovan Bailey. Baby Jimmy is here. Richie Cunningham, have you ever played MTG, Magic the Gathering? No, but I know of Magic the Gathering. I'm not really into like card games like that. Scarface is here. Here says yes. I also watched Robert Kiyosaki says Back to the Future. The sleep after reading is so much more rejuvenating in my opinion, yeah. Well, and the thing is, I really like to go to bed, like go to sleep with like a scene or a plot, like a recent plot development like in my head, where it's like I'm going to sleep and thinking like, I wonder what that was about, or like, ooh, that was a really cool little like end of the chapter. I wonder what's gonna happen next. Like, it's just kind of a nice way to fall asleep. Jackson Ransom says, I like World War II books, so do I. So Papa Smurf, Power of Awareness is a great audiobook to fall asleep to. I've never heard of that. Rari, I'm not a nurse. Hi the hater, Parthika Swara, I'm doing well. Baby Jimmy says you're cute. What a number. 7.77k subs. Lucky 7. Love it. Thank you, Nicholas. Thank you, Baby Jimmy. Ooh. 1 minute left till I close the poll. I almost forgot. I've been on here for 59 minutes. Dean Koontz. Yes. I've read at least one of his books, but I feel like his genre is not quite what I do for reading. Pierre says I'm hungry. Who else did I miss? All right, Hannah, ever keep saying just one more chapter? Yes. Oh man, those books. Yeah, I can think of a few where I was like, this, I have to keep reading. This is insane. It's tough reading those on a work night because I would be up till like 4 a.m. reading them. All right, because of where I live, we have a mobile library which also has audiobooks. The hater, Parthika Swaran. I've been eating potatoes, quinoa, and tofu. Honestly, kind of want to go back for a second plate, but I'm not going to do that right now. All right, guys, poll results are in. Let's Read them. So the question was, guess my favorite member of the Scooby-Doo crew. Shaggy got the most of all the characters I listed. 33% said Shaggy. It's not Shaggy, actually. Shaggy is my least favorite. Daphne got the second most, 27%. It's not Daphne. 25% said Velma, and it's Velma. I was like, dude, even as a kid, I thought, she is the one carrying this group. Like, if you removed, I feel like Velma reminds me of Hermione in the trio of Harry, Ron, and Hermione, where if you removed Hermione from the mix, guaranteed they would not have succeeded in all of their missions or whatever that they had to do. Whereas if you had removed, like, even Harry, I don't know, it's tough to say, but if you had removed Ron, like, Harry and Hermione probably would have been fine. I feel the same way with Velma. Like, she was the key to their success. Baby Jimmy says, I love C-3PO, I think. White Lotus. Pierre, are you believer? I don't know what you mean. It's never the first answer. Yes. I hope I'm right on the poll. I'm always wrong, says SM. Let's see. I do not count calories, Rari. Chip Rana, do you ever eat Swede? I don't know what you mean. DK2, who is Shaggy, one of the Scooby-Doo crew members. I gotta go to work. Bye, the hater, Parthika Swarn. Have a great day. SM was right about Velma. Nice. The glue. Yes, the glue that holds the group together. Sanders Cancel from New York is here. Chiranth is here. Excuse me. Your fave, Rainwing. Hello. Ramu, I'm doing well. Carrie. No, not looking for a paid video editor. 3CPO. Oh, I was confused. I was like, in my head, I was like unscrambling it to be C3PO. But now I see. Thank you, Sanders. Cancel. Ooh, let's see. What's another trivia question I could give you guys? Khaleesi is here. Thank you, Allah Lole. Lole, maybe? Maybe Jimmy has 10 subscribers. Blue check. Bruh, fire personality. Thank you. Joe Shea. It's the internet. It shouldn't be a surprise. Khaleesi, thank you so much. I hope you enjoy the content, watching the videos. You're welcome. Sweet. Oh, first rated R movie I watched. Oh, I gotta think about that one. I think by accident, actually. I don't know about R, but I can tell you PG-13, or I can do I for sure know the first PG-13 movie I saw. All right. Lion Tao. Let's see. Scooby-Doo was based on the many lives of Dobby Gillis. Don't know what that is. Famous PG-13 movies from the 2000s. All right. Okay, let me craft this question for you guys. KFC or Popeyes? Neither, because I'm vegan. Persian Boy says, Hannah, I'm hungry too. I love Deadpool. Ooh, I can't do anything with Ryan Reynolds. That man is so gross. Scooby-Doo, okay. Let's see. Danny Jackson, Drago Liub, Zachary Vella. Juneteenth is not a holiday here, but August 1st is Emancipation Day. Oh, interesting. So is that, I'm assuming, is that like the day that the slaves in Canada were freed? That's like my guess. I don't know what Emancipation Day means, but it sounds like that could be what it is. All right, so next question. PG-13 movie. Oh gosh. Pumpkin pie or sweet potato pie? Pumpkin pie. I cannot stand sweet potato pie. Trebron is here. Ashley is here. How are you, Ashley? Getting closer to your due date. Yes, ma'am. Okay, got it, Rich. Lilo and Stitch. Thank you, Sophia Khan, 25. Trebron with the eagle. Rapa Gaming. Do you know Indian foods? Of course I do. You should visit my channel. I've got recipes that are Indian. Mean Girls. Okay. Okay. Second trivia question coming up. Birdseed or sunflower seeds? Okay, new trivia question. And it's a movie question, so let's do a popcorn emoji. Come on. Okay. Guess the first PG-13 movie I ever saw. Was it, let me read my options here. Mean Girls, Jurassic Park, Iron Man, or, oops. Oops, 13 going on 30. There you go. See if you can get this one right. Okay. Can't wait to see my triplets. Oh my gosh, Ashley. Oh, it's so exciting. Don't speak Indonesian, Rapa. Ray says, hey Hannah, what's your favorite flavor of Catalina Crunch? Ooh, I think it's the chocolate peanut butter one. That one is, they're all so good, but the chocolate peanut butter is my favorite. Mullets and bullets. Oh my goodness. Hello. I'm going to see what I can find in the fridge to eat, says Persian Boy. Were you 13 when this went down? I think so. Let's see what people are saying. 13 going on 30 has the most. Then it's Jurassic Park 3. Then Iron Man. Then Mean Girls. Mark Ruffalo, 13 going on 30. Jenna Rink. I've seen all these movies, and man, 13 going on 30 is just, it's like the sweetest, like, feel-good movie. I went deep sea fishing today. Wow. Goodness. All right, who would win in a fight? The Rock or a rock? I don't know. Probably The Rock. 13 going on 30 is my guess, says Laura My Tunes. I guess 13 going on 30, I own the DVD and I love that movie. Yeah, I think at my parents' house, we have so many like old DVDs there. I'm pretty sure we had, I'm pretty sure that we had 13 going on 30 on DVD. Tiny Shrunken Girl is here. Hello. Ooh, that's loud. Rappa Gaming with the Easter Island heads. Hi, Haley Ross. Great to see you. Yeah, but Abadu is saying hi to Ashley. Oh my gosh, Persian Boy. I have seen the movie Train to Busan like 5 times. I love the Train to Busan movie. It's, I would say, it's hard to rank. Actually, this should be one of my trivia questions, like my favorite zombie movie, because there are a lot that I love. 100 likes soon. Yes, we're at 90 likes, guys. Next time I'll do a question of favorite zombie movie. God, there's so many. And Train to Busan, that's a contender. I have to think. Oh, I've seen Black Summer. I loved Black Summer, but sadly, Frisco 9, they like didn't renew it. So I binge watched Black Summer in like 2022, but then it like never came back. So it's just, I was like, oh, really? Like, I was just so disappointed by that. Okay. Yeah, let's, like, are they ever gonna renew that? Was Black Summer canceled? Yeah, Netflix canceled it. I don't know why. It was so good. I'd love to know why. Why was it discontinued? Huh. It says season 2 of Black Summer failed to generate the same buzz as its debut season. It only stayed in Netflix's US top 10 for 12 days, and even less in many international markets. So disappointing. Z Nation. I watched that one. All right. Chief of DC is here. Let's see. I don't really watch much anime. It's your girl Aubrey. Yeah, Black Summer was unforgettable. I had the same thought. It was so good. And they just, yeah, I binged it. It was so addicting and so compelling. But yeah, they canceled it. Unfortunately. Wow, they ghost canceled it and I canceled my Netflix. Let's see. Larry Middleton is here. Felix Edits is here. Yeah, all of a sudden, I don't know why, but it's like my nose just got super stuffy and I'm like, really? Really? We started off so strong. Oh my goodness. Oh. Aaliyah Destiny is here. Oh gosh, I'm watching my reality TV show, Chris Lee Knows Best. So funny. Back to the Future with the tofu zombie and cherry emojis. I love your Christmas earrings, says Aaliyah. Thank you. I wear these in every single live stream. I love them.
So apparently my cooking not only looks bad, but it tastes bad, according to life. Your food works. I know you think that. I know you think that, but I have no life.
Have you seen the movie 28 Days Later? Oh, we have talked about this already, Persian Boy. Baby Jimmy, I am watching Chrisley Knows Best. It's a reality show. And P. Oh, I was gonna think of things I could include in my zombie question.
Show me how you cut it, honey. Look, the fingers back so you don't lose a nail. Ooh, you don't ever do it. Show me how you get the carrot. If I were doing it, I would probably wrong. Slavos. Yeah, right. That's not it. You have this beautiful tool, but you need to let it do the work. So y'all been married how long? 20 years. Yeah, that's just it.
My favorite show says NJS. How was your day going? Going well, Aaliyah. It was lovely. Today is Father's Day, so I had family brunch and got to say Happy Father's Day to my dad.
My hopes are that we're going to try new food, and we're going to see maybe a different presentation. Something nasty. French food is the basis of all cooking, i.e. Julia Childs. I.e. Julie. Exactly. So just
All right, I already have my zombie question all ready to go. Probably not for tonight, but it'll be probably tomorrow night at my live stream.
and I believe that you're going to try it. I did not say I was trying.
Hi, Dexter Fishpaw. Brianna Frost, I don't know who that is. Hi, Hector. Ranuka said hi. Vinny Philly is here. Wow, what's the longest you ever went without eating food? I mean, probably less than 24 hours. I don't think I've ever been in a position where I had to not eat for a full 24 hours. So maybe like 10 to 15 hours. I eat every single day. I can't think of a time where I was without food for a long time. Jim Munoz is here. What did you do for Father's Day? Aaliyah, we went out for brunch today as a family. I have watched some of Stranger Things. I really didn't like it. So, no, I'm not a fan. The first PG-13 movie I saw was Dances with Wolves. I've actually never seen Dances with Wolves before. Let's see. Oh wow, I'm looking at the poll. It keeps jumping. It was Jurassic Park 3 for a while, then it jumped to 13 going on 30. Now it's up to Mean Girls because it's listed first. This is so interesting. Okay, I think I'll close the poll in like 10 minutes, so I'll set a timer. One more like, yeah, we're almost to 100 likes, guys. 10 minutes timer. Super cool guy is here. Let's see. Stone Papa Smurf. Okay, I read that one. Victor C. I'm doing a 7-day water diet. Started at 160 pounds, trying to get to 150 pounds. Wow. Oh my gosh. I've never done a water diet. That sounds so... The thing for me is actually why I haven't ever done... One of the reasons why I haven't ever done something like that is I physically cannot sleep when I'm super, super hungry. So my stomach will just rumble and growl until I wake up in the middle of the night. And then it's like I'm basically stuck laying in bed 3 a.m., 4 a.m. with a growling stomach wanting to eat food. So it's just lack of food really, like if I don't eat enough food during the day, it severely disrupts my sleep. And I desperately need to get like 8 to 9 hours of sleep on average every night, or else my performance at my 9-to-5 job plummets. I start to get sick. I don't focus well. I don't remember well. So it's just, I need to eat enough food in order to sleep well at night. Victor said hi. Father takes over the show. I loved it when he booted his own son's car. Oh, are you talking about Chrisley Knows Best? True or false? The answer was a birthday gift. True. I think you might know the right answer, Stone Papa Smurf. What's the answer? LOL. The father is definitely sus. If you're talking about Chrisley Knows Best, yes. 100 likes. Yeah, we're now at 109. Shadow the Astro Shark. Hello. Fod says you're cute. Bye, baby Jimmy. Supreme Edits is here. Brian C says howdy. How are you? Will you go on vacation to the sea? I've already gone on vacation to the sea. Probably not anytime soon. I actually don't like the ocean. I don't like tropical areas. Brielle says happy Father's Day, everyone. Yes. It was a very lovely day today. Austin says, Squares Tavernier says hi. Austin says, I'm hungry right now. Got my tortilla chips. I had salsa, but it's all gone. Brielle, I'm going to close the poll question in 6 minutes, so hang tight. Where is your father for Father's Day? I was with him earlier. Zam, hello. Hi, George24. Rafi is here. Ashley says yes. This is so cute. Oh, God. This show is just endless entertainment. I love it. Brielle Thompson says lol. KP sing. Fake dono, I know. Damnation. It's like, I see those comments all the time, but when it's like spamming over and over, it's like such a bad look. It's honestly embarrassing. Ray is asking, have you ever been on a cruise? Never, ever. I want to, though. One day, I'll go. Okay, sorry, I was gonna check the poll. JJ is here. Stone Papa Smurf, they always played Chrisley Knows Best after Monday Night Raw back in the day. That's kind of surprising why that slot. I wouldn't put those two together, but I love it. Favorite Subway sandwich. I have not been to Subway in forever. I really don't go there because I'm vegan and there's not a ton of great like vegan options other than lettuce and tomato and pickles maybe. But as a kid, I loved going to Subway and I would get, I would just build my own. So I would get salami, turkey, lettuce, tomato, mayo, pickles, and like the herb vinaigrette, I think. That was my order. Hannah, I can't wait for the triplets to get off of my ribs. Yeah. Just the thought of there being 3 small humans within my rib cage, just like moving around. Wild. I cannot imagine. Oh my god, you guys, this is the type this is the type of show where you are like laughing out loud at just the dysfunction and like the one-liners from the dad, Todd Chrisley. Like, oh, it's so funny. You guys have to watch this show. Anyways, let's see. Favorite thing to cook? Pancakes, I would say. Fake donation is weird. If you are gonna do it, do it. It's not brain surgery. I know. It's hard to like say what people are thinking when they type the fake dono questions. It's like, or comments. I feel like some people might think if they just put it in the chat, people will believe that they donated somehow. But it's just, I think it's like sus to everyone. At least to me. It's like, what are you doing? Iron Man locked in. Newborns, especially postpartum, sure hope you have a lot of help. Yes. Let's see. Salami and turkey. Yes, I would get salami and turkey. I think someone said I had something in my teeth. The idea of being responsible for triplet infants scares me. I think about not being a parent, but when I think about caretaking for one single infant, that is a huge responsibility, and then take that times 3. It's like 3 of them, you gotta make sure they're all fed, all diapered, put them all to sleep, bathe them. Oh my gosh, that is so much work, so much work. All right. Munchies, yes, I am mixed. I am half white, half black. Let's see. Where's my chapstick? Lawanda is here. Lawanda Cushman. Robert James. No, the thing is, I'm not really big on John Wick. It's just, I don't really care for Keanu Reeves, and they all seem like the same movie plot. So I've never gotten into John Wick. Bryson, hello. I do know who Sir David Attenborough is. I think he's coming out with a new documentary series, like that he narrated soon. Soccer 245. I got these from Amazon. Antonio Ferguson, thank you. Munchie says, cool. Girl, that's a giant lip balm. I know. I forget from time to time how big this is, but what I love about it's called Duke Cannon. And this stuff is incredible. So this is made for, it's called Tactical Sunscreen Broad Spectrum SPF. It's formulated to withstand temperatures of up to 140 degrees. Basically, it has like a fireman's logo on it. So this is like actually like tough, I would say like tough, resilient lip balm. It has sunscreen in it, SPF, and like on my other chapstick tube, it's like basically like made for people in the armed forces. Like if you're gonna be in Iraq, let's say, super hot, super sweaty, sun constantly in your face, you're gonna wanna put a ton of this on your lips and probably around your mouth just because you're gonna be getting so much sun. It's just, I love how like this is like no nonsense chapstick because it has the sunblock and it's designed to withstand extremely hot temperatures, like if you are a firefighter or if you're an armed services member, like in a very hot location. David Attenborough is 99. I love his voice. It's so soothing, but I'm never going to watch the new documentaries. Interesting. Brielle. Okay, it's not. Subscribe says UI-854. Duke Cannon got bought out. Ooh, by who? Yes, answer to the poll. The thing is, I set my timer and apparently it muted itself. That's annoying. Yes, let me close this poll and tell you guys the answer. Ooh, okay. Let's see. Once he leaves, I won't watch the new documentaries because they won't be the same. Fair enough. Thank you, Tanya Wright. You're my favorite YouTuber. You're so beautiful. Thank you. You are very sweet. Could be used hiking as well. Yes, I can think if you are in like Death Valley or if you're in just some extremely hot place where you're not only gonna have like crazy high temperatures, but just you're sweating and tons of like potential sunburn. Like this is, I just, sometimes I've bought chapstick in the past and it just felt like it was so like crappy. It didn't work. It didn't stay on. This stuff like does not play around. This is real good chapstick. Let's see here. Totter is here. Okay, guess the first PG-13 movie I ever saw. Mean Girls got the most votes, but I think that's because it was listed first. 45% said Mean Girls, not Mean Girls. 20% guessed Jurassic Park 3, and it is Jurassic Park 3. I think some of you remembered. Good job. Yes, distinctly I remember getting Jurassic Park 3 as a gift on my 13th birthday from family friends. They gave it to me. It was a VHS tape. It wasn't even a DVD. Because I guess, I mean, I'm thinking I would have been 13 in 2006. So, yes, it was, I remember watching it. I actually watched it by myself too. Like I went downstairs and I just watched Jurassic Park 3 and I was actually like kind of scared. I was like, whoa. Like watching people get eaten by the dinosaurs, watching just, you know, raptor chases, very stressful stuff. But it was really cool. All right. Christopher Thies said hi. David Attenborough AI voice will be used for all documentaries, don't worry. True, yep. Still not the same. Oh shoot, no. Almost lost my chapstick under my sofa. It started to roll. Hi Randy, I had a great day. Johnny Theva, I'm doing great. How about you? Let's see, still not the same. I hope he has a kid with the same voice that will appear to do voiceovers. Rich says, if you know, you know. Yep. I was thinking people would remember me mentioning Jurassic Park 3 as my first ever PG-13 movie. This was like months ago, I think. Amia, thank you. What's that movie about? Let's see, Jurassic Park 3. I mean, that's like part of the Jurassic Park franchise. They go to this, basically scientists use DNA to bring back dinosaurs. Dinosaurs, a la lol. Obsesha is here. Jurassic Park 3 came out in 2001. Yes. But I turned 13 in 2006. So it would have been out for a few years by the time I saw it. Did you see David Beckham has been awarded a knighthood? No, Lady Victoria. Oh no, Lady Victoria Beckham. Oh no, I don't understand the last part of your comment, but that is cool. I think it was only a matter of time before he became Sir David Beckham. My first VHS VCR was a Panasonic. Dr. Grant, the missing son, says Antonio Ferguson. Chucky was my first. I think Chucky would be rated R. I'm just thinking about how violent it is and how many like curse words are used. I'm pretty sure Child's Play rating. Child's Play. Why can't it just give me a rating? Oh, here we go. Whoa. Oh gosh. Yeah, rated R. Let's see. Either way, I was still too young. Yeah. That's a lot to watch at a young age. Hi, Mr. Fantastic. Thank you, Nui Leva. Glad you love the videos. I'm surprised y'all remember because I don't. Definitely are. What's rated R? We're talking about Child's Play, aka the Chucky movies. Have a great night as well, Brielle Thompson. Great having you here. Child's Play, yes.
My dad's birthday's coming up. He loves to mess with me and mess with Savannah.
Oh gosh.
So whenever we know that he's born with that, we're not something. And I'm not gonna stop for the birthday. I'm good. Look at me. These eyes can still see the book that you're chasing. As long as they do that, truly, me and you'll talk when we go to bed.
Nui is asking, when did you start your videos? 5 years ago. My YouTube channel turns 5 this year. I think I posted my very first video in September of 2020. 7-year-old me watching Bride of Chucky. Ooh, ooh. Too young. Way too young. It was probably a horror movie for me. Nice. Yeah, I love horror movies so much, Ray. It was left in the VHS in my aunt's house. Oh gosh. Scary. Bella, hello Bella.
I walked in with my kids talking about it, but now Dr. Ramirez is leaving. I mean, can you not tell how upset
David Becker, what's your best horror movie? It's probably It Follows or The Witch. I'm so preppy. 1633 is here. Hello. Oh gosh. Oof. I'm watching someone get like Botox and I struggle to watch this. Ouch. Oof. Yomal is here. Ergo Video Oasis. Looking pretty bright. Yes, I've got lights in front of me. I've never seen the movie American Sniper, Persian Boy. Oh, Tristan, I have seen Smile and Smile 2. Loved them both. Smile 2 was even crazier than the original Smile. Crazy. Okay. Big Hoss 920 is here. SF says I switched it to Pocahontas shortly after that. LOL. I've done similar things. Also, sorry my nose is suddenly so stuffy. I don't, like, literally this just happened within the last, like, 30 minutes. Ugh, so frustrating. Ross says, Viva Minnesota. Yes. Thank you, Ross. Bye, Bella. Let's see. Rich with the Minnesota emojis. Hey from Romania. Hello, Rohan. I've been to Romania. I've been to Bucharest. Big Hoss 920. Hello to everyone else. Not the biggest fan of the movie Scream. I don't find it to be that scary. Nui Leva. Tomcat, hello. Having a wonderful weekend. Yellow Monkey is here. How about you, Tomcat? How was your weekend? Rohan, go to my channel and check them out for yourself. Sounds good. Back to the Future. Take your time. The Saw franchise pretty much ran its course. I have a personal rule. I will not watch the Saw movies. I can't watch like perverse, excessive violence. It's like a personal rule I have. Tomcat says, outstanding. Thanks for asking. You're welcome. What do you do when you are done making your videos? I do all the other stuff in my life. Clean, exercise, hang out with friends and family. Sorry to hear that, Piper Margolin. Yes, I have seen all of the Christopher Nolan Batman movies. Persian Boy. Yes, I like them a lot. Hi, Riley Hudson. Where to get those earrings, Cheyenne? These are from Amazon. They're Jingle Bell earrings. Okay, Riley Hudson is here. If you could play any instrument, what would it be? So I play 3. I play piano, violin, and clarinet. If I could add one, I would add guitar. Where did you get that shirt? It's so cute. Oh my gosh, I got this like 4 years ago. It's an Old Navy shirt. I think you can see that. Old Navy. And it was like super inexpensive. It was like maybe $10. Johnny Theva, Hannah is the ultimate baby angel love heart cake. Hi, Sebastian Fields, aka Big Back. Nice. How often do you work out? 6 to 7 days a week, almost every day. Heading to bed now. Good night. Yes, SM. I feel like I should be getting to bed too tonight. I can still feel the fatigue from this week. Favorite sport in the whole wide world is football, as the world calls it. FIFA football. No percussion, no. I never liked percussion instruments, nope. My type of scary movie, old school type, Christine Ghost, Mr. Chicken. Interesting, okay. I'm definitely a modern horror movie person. Preppy girl, love the earrings, thank you. Let's see, Banala, thank you so much. Nui, I make videos too, but I don't post. I thought people will make fun of me. Doesn't matter if people make fun of you. You can't let other people's judgment stop you. Never let other people's judgment of you stop you from chasing your goals. My favorite color is pink. Laura says good night. Good night, Laura. Thank you, preppy girl. I don't play guitar, Sebastian. Thank you, Persian boy. My favorite color is pink. Rohan, always Ronaldo. Ronaldo is the GOAT. Nope, I don't. I've never played trombone, Cheyenne. Thank you, Sebastian. Oh my goodness. You guys have gotten so it shows you how sleep deprived I was earlier this week. It's like I have slept so much this weekend and yet I still feel so tired. Like let that be an example of truly like how much sleep I do need. Otherwise I just fall apart. Okay. How did you do your bun? Superman's son, hello. How did you do your bun if you don't mind me asking? Ponytail, like just tie my hair in a ponytail and then I just wrap the ponytail and tie it. Favorite color, orange. Ethnicity, I'm half European Caucasian mix and half Ethiopian. Thank you, Sebastian Fields. Favorite food is Ethiopian food. Jiu-jitsu master, I like your cherry earrings. Rajpreet, hi sister, hello. Cheyenne, what is your favorite hobby? Probably exercise or just like being active. So it's like I love running, I love Pilates, I love HIIT, I love stretching, I love yoga, I love hiking, I love anything that involves movement. Like just, I love getting out and moving around and walking and just, I don't like being cooped up all day. I don't like being like in a sitting position all day. I like to get out and move around. Gulalek, Cristiano, the GOAT. Riley says, okay, thank you. Fernando, I love your earrings. I'm pretty tired. All right, Gulalek. Tomcat, do you have a big 4th of July planned? At the moment I don't. I'm debating, honestly. I feel like May was like a really busy month and kind of draining. June this month has proven to be kind of draining. And part of me is just wanting to be very like protective of my July and of my August, where it's like, okay, I don't want to do anything else. I don't want any big trips. I don't want any big expenses. I want to like lock in and focus for the next 2 months because I feel like I'm pretty tuckered out from the last 2. So we'll see what happens with July 4th. Let's see. Sebastian Fields, do you work out? I'm just asking, yes. I exercise. I work out like at least 6 days a week, if not 7. Favorite holiday is Halloween, Cheyenne. And Jiroge David is here. Nui Leva, I'm 31. Thank you, your fave, Riley. Rohan says, I love sitting all day playing video games. That could never be me. I would lose my mind. DJ the Mad Dog, hey, good to see you again. I think you were here earlier. How do you go live? I believe you need 50 subscribers. I thought they were all gone, says Austin. They were all gone. I don't know what you're talking about. Are you perhaps coming to Europe on vacation? Honestly, I have no desire to go on vacation. I did a ton of traveling in my 20s. I was like traveling every single year all over the place. And I feel like I don't have the desire to travel a lot now. Honestly, it's expensive. I don't like living out of a suitcase. I love my daily routine. I love my 9-to-5 job. I love my family. They all live here in Minneapolis. I love Minneapolis. I love Minnesota. So for all those reasons, it's like I'm a creature of habit. I love my routine. And it's just, I don't feel this like pull to be traveling up to like faraway places like I definitely did in my 20s. So I'm just like, okay, I traveled all over the place in my 20s. That was amazing. And I think, again, like at some future point, I'll feel the pull to travel once more. But honestly, for the time being, I have no desire to do like traveling vacations very far. Ma Gustav, I'm in the United States. Thank you, Luar Monet. Thank you, A. Nue Leva, my favorite song is The Sound of Silence by Simon and Garfunkel. Let's see. DJ the Mad Dog had a great weekend. SBC Gribwer is asking opinion on beans. I eat a lot of beans in my diet because I am vegan, I'm plant-based. So I eat tofu scramble, that is soybeans, every single day. I eat pea protein in a lot of like veggie patties. Peas are part of the bean family. Garbanzo beans, lentils, yeah. I eat tons of beans, black beans in Mexican food. So yes, they are clutch if you are plant-based. Do you ride your bike? I've never been a big bike rider. I know how to ride a bike. I grew up with tons of bikes. So I can ride a bike. I just don't enjoy riding a bike. Austin says the mice. The mice. I'm not remembering what mice was related to. Favorite costume for Halloween of all time? It was Mother Nature. I went dressed as Mother Nature. My mom hand sewed the costume. It was incredible. Peso, I'm a data analyst for my 9-to-5 job. Rohan, okay, answered that. Let's see. Thoughts on the Timberwolves and Anthony Edwards? 0 thoughts because I don't like basketball. Bombo Clat, hello. Let's see. King X Dizzle, that Staff, I think. King Dizzle with the 100, thank you so much for the gift. Alicia Farless is here. Hannah, how are you gonna do 2 months in Italy when, then, oh, okay, years from now, yes. That, I mean, I will say this, like, traveling, going on an extended vacation when you work a 9-to-5 job is honestly, like, okay, I've been in the workforce now for like a decade, roughly. And I found that like most of the traveling that I did in my 20s, I did when I was in school, like in high school, in college, and in my gap year, like not gap year, but my 1 year when I was living and teaching overseas. But doing like international trips when you're a 9 to 5 worker is like not fun because you don't have a lot of PTO days typically. You have the jet lag that you have to get past your jet lag in order to readjust to go back to work. So honestly, like the very extravagant Italy trip that I would love to do for 2 to 3 months, uh, I envision that as like when I'm retired from the 9 to 5 world. Like, I don't want to have to put in PTO days. I don't want to have to be thinking about work I'm going to come back to after my Italy vacation. So, that's kind of like where I'm at. Like, I just feel like extravagant long distance vacations don't jive well with working a 9 to 5 job, at least not in my experience. Sophia Velasquez, Nick, I do believe in ghosts. King Dizzle says black beans with wild rice. Yes. Okay. Let's see. Dalton Golds. Hello. Austin says, I thought the mice in my apartment were all gone, but one just ran out. No. Oh, I'm so sorry, Austin. Infestations are a nightmare because they completely, like, your day-to-day routine is like completely, I feel like it goes out the window because now you're just like paranoid about, oh my god, where is this critter? How am I gonna trap it? Will I be able to sleep or am I gonna be able to hear it? It's just ick. Oh my gosh, I feel so bad that you're dealing with that, Austin. Sorry. Ziad, I'm half white, half black. Dino Nuggies said hi. Funny. Oh my gosh, Mr. Football, how are you? Oh my gosh, it's been forever. In Wells, Minnesota, if I'm remembering correctly. How are you, Mr. Football? Justin Jefferson, love Justin Jefferson. Rohan, 10 out of 10, love him. Will Watley is here. All right, Rohan, I love being a data analyst, yes. DJ the Mad Dog, have you ever been to California to visit or vacation? Yes, I've been to California twice. It was fine. I personally don't really like California. It's just like not my climate. It's huge. There's way too many natural disasters. Like, I would not want to have to put up with wildfires, earthquakes, what am I forgetting? Earthquakes, wildfires. I feel like there's a third one. Maybe not, but it's just, oh, sea levels rising. Like, that's an issue. Yeah, just not a fan. But yes, I've been to California twice. And Jirogi David, I will eventually visit Kenya. Thank you, Alyssa. I got this shirt from Old Navy. Let's see if I can get you the tag on the back. Do you see it? Old Navy. I know it's backward for you. But yes, I got this from Old Navy in 2021. Richard from New York State is here. Justin Jefferson. I thought if you were coming, let's have coffee in Paris at the Eiffel Tower. I've already been to the Eiffel Tower. DJ the Mad Dog says, I don't like it either, Hannah. Oh, are you talking about like long trips that you, if that's like what you're talking about, yeah, it's just, oh, it's so, I can think of trips like I've gone to Germany when I was working when I was working a full-time job previously, France, the UK, I think, and it was just like having to come back, like having to fly back home over an ocean and then try to recover, get adjusted to the time zone, and then report to work first thing. It was just like, oh, this is rough. Luis from Portugal is here. Eichhörnchen, danke, mein Hase ist Name. Austin says Old Navy is dope. I agree with you. What do you like about being a data analyst? I like working with numbers. They're very objective and black and white, and you can't really argue with them. I also like the ability to work from home, working remotely. and I get to work with really smart people. Case in Pennington. Yeah, long trips and being in California too. Got it. DJ the Mad Dog. Eliana, thank you. Suniana, thank you so much. Let's see. Yabba Dabba Doo says, I was lucky my management was very flexible with holidays as they would let me have 4 weeks in one block. Never, ever, ever. I would say you would have to have such a compelling reason to get 4 weeks off at a 9 to 5 job in the United States. Unheard of. I mean, obviously teachers, like there's certain jobs where if you're a teacher, you're going to have the summer break, you're going to have different, school year breaks. But if you're working a traditional 9 to 5 job, good luck even getting, I mean, some people can have like 2 straight weeks, but even like, I feel like 3 weeks is pushing it in the United States. Like, there was someone at my company, she requested a 3-week vacation, and she's pretty like high up, so she was pretty sure that she was gonna get it. But still, it's like, I think even she knew that asking for 3 weeks in a row was like a big ask, because it's like the longest people typically take, at least where I work, is like 1 full week, maybe a little more, but that is so cool that you got to do 4 weeks in one block. Yabba dabba do. Austin says my grandma bought a Bears t-shirt when I was a kid. Love it. I love the Bears. Danielle Puga is here. Howdy, I'm having something for dinner you would approve of today. What are you eating, Just a Dude? Back to the Future is back. Love it. I lived in California and hated it. Oh no. Tell us about what you did not like about California. I have a friend from high school who lives in California. He loves it. But it's not for everyone, and it's just like, yeah. Ooh, not for me. No way. Gianna Forever, I'm back, LOL. I know, 4 weeks off. I haven't had a vacation in years, haven't missed a day of work. Wow, Rich. So wait, like, have you had like sick, well, I guess if you haven't missed a day of work, but like, oh, I feel like it's so impressive when people are so consistent and they haven't taken time off, they haven't gone on vacation, they haven't been sick. They've just shown up to work constantly. Crazy. Just a Dude had beans, nice. Bye, Hannah, I hope I can make the next live. I'm going live tomorrow night, Mr. Football, so perhaps I will see you there. It's at 8 p.m. Central. Gianna is back. Okay, saw that. The traffic and the people. Yes, I understand. I do not smoke weed. I don't use any substances. Jack Reacher. Carl Brown is here. No sleep and no sick. Like, how is that possible? I would be sick so much if I was not sleeping. Tick one, Toby. Hello. Sharky B Beats. It's been a great Sunday. Jack Reacher. I'm a pretty mellow person, so I don't need weed to feel calm. Hamid AFG is here. Goated Easy. Heather Cook is here. Let's see. I don't sleep much. Wow. Oh, you guys, I don't get it. That I've been there, done that, and I dissolve. I fall apart if I don't get sleep. Let's see, not my issue. Tay-Tay, I am not born in Texas. No, I'm from Minnesota, born and raised here. Sharky Beats, I had curry tofu scramble, quinoa, and roasted potatoes. Actually, I have my plate right here, and I'm thinking of making a second plate, but it'll be once I'm off of this live stream. Oh my gosh, Rated Frog, you made it! Yay! Woohoo! What did you have for dinner? Okay, read that one. My bad, wrong live. No worries. Quiz PY Corbin. That sounds so cool, says Tay-Tay. Rich is saying 7.78. Yeah, we are getting closer to 8,000 subscribers, guys. Crazy. Rated Frog, it's been a really lovely evening. I have had pomegranates, Carl Brown. Spidey FX, I'm doing great. How about you? Sharky Beat says, nice. Rated Frog with Dexter. Ooh, my nose. All of a sudden so stuffy. I don't know why. Quiz. Okay, just call me Quiz. Bearded Ozzy is back. Hello, Bearded Ozzy. How are you? How is your Monday, I think, is what you're at. Yes, I am going live tomorrow. Rated Frog says nice. Also, members, if you have not yet watched, my jewelry collaboration video is viewable to you right now. It will be viewable to everyone tomorrow at 3 p.m. Gerard Lombardi is here. Thank you, Gerard. DJ the Mad Dog, yes, I am going live tomorrow at 8 p.m. HO3N, I think it's Horn maybe. It's Sunday. What do you mean Monday? Tomorrow, Monday, I'm going live again. I'll be there tomorrow, says DJ the Mad Dog. If I said Sunday, I meant to say Monday, tomorrow. Count me in for tomorrow. Thank you, Christopher Thies. Yes, I love Monday nights. They're very fun. Rated Frog with Seth, my favorite WWE guy. Oh, are they in the UK or something? Maybe. What did you cook today? I had a plate full of quinoa, potatoes, and curry tofu scramble. I was so hungry because I went for a run today and I needed to refuel. Let's see, Ibrahim Allen is here. Sorry guys for yawning. Ooh, you guys, I'm tired. I gotta get some sleep. We've got, okay, HO3N from Iran. I had pizza. I went all the way to Nevada last night. That's cool. What brought you to Nevada, DJ the Mad Dog? Pizza, pizza, pizza. Yeah, Enzo, I'm sleepy. Even though I've gotten so much sleep, I still need more. It's crazy. One wrestling fan to another wrestling fan. Yes, Seth freaking Rollins. That is my guy. Krista Wallace says, I'm so sleepy. Oh, yeah, I can feel it. I can feel the need for sleep. I visited a friend that I haven't seen in 10 years. Oh, that's so lovely. Oz, yes, I am biracial. When is your sister going to duo with you on stream? TBD. We don't have anything in the works just yet. Austin, I like Truth a lot. Our Truth a lot nowadays. He's Ron Killings. Oh, okay, I don't know what that is. Yabba dabba do. It's Monday now, so see you Tuesday. Yep. Yes, of course. Thank you, Promptoria. These are from Amazon. They are Jingle Bell earrings, but people do think that they're cherries at a distance. What's something you still do that others might consider as silly for your age? For me, it's that I still enjoy climbing trees and I'm near 40. I love that. Oh gosh, what would it be? Boy, I'm struggling to think of something people would actually like think is odd, because I feel like most of the stuff I do is very like normal. I don't know. That's a good question. Yes, I'm American. HO3N. Quiz, biracial. Biracial typically means half white, half black, but it could be different combos. Becky Lynch. Yes, Rated Frog. Oh my gosh, TT is a fully grown cat. It's crazy how much that cat has grown. Bray Wyatt. Don't know what that is. Hi, Jeff Huddy. Yes, mixed too. People say mixed. Like, are you mixed? Are you biracial? The real turd leg? I don't know. Hello. Hello, hello. Patty Marie. Hello. Let's see. Wheelie Monster. Nope, not adding mods. Oh, the real turtle. Oh, okay. The real turtle. GT. Okay. I see Bouncer, Slab, and Real Nature. Hello. Thanks, says the real turtle GT. Ooh, Bishop Bullwinkle, how long did your cake survive? Well, we ate a good amount of it when my friends, when I hosted them last weekend. I think it lasted until like Tuesday or Wednesday. Okay. DJ the Mad Dog Pahrump, Nevada is where my friend lives. Roder says hi. Hannah, I changed my profile picture again. It looks so similar. It's so small when it shows up. Nice. Very nice. You don't change it as much as Tony, though. I think we can all agree. Tony, who I don't think Tony's been here tonight, but Tony, every time I see like a comment from him, I'm like, oh, it's literally a different profile picture. Thank you, Bouncer Slap. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry, you guys. Like, my nose is like sabotaging me and it's very unfortunate, but maybe it's my cue to get off here a little early. Okay. Laureate Price, just hanging out here chatting with people. Different topics. Christopher Thies, my dad's family is German, last name is Thies. Gatekeeper, I don't know. Thies, I don't know if that's Gatekeeper, because I speak German. It would be like Tua something. Gatekeeper. Auf Deutsch. Fortna. That's interesting. I wouldn't have guessed that. Versteht man unter einen Gatekeeper? All right. Kevin Martinez had a great weekend. Had a lovely Father's Day with the fam. Wow, DJ the Mad Dog, you got home after midnight. All right. Whew. Bouncer Slab. Allergy season. Yes. Allergy season kicks my butt. But it's just part of life. LOL, my friend is like that. He changes his Instagram name over 30 times. Why? Like, why? I feel like that doesn't help you in any way. I don't know. For me, I don't see the reason why people do that, but there must be a reason. Are you getting much air pollution from the wildfires? Not lately, like not in the last few days, but like recently, like in the last few weeks, we have. I'm tired. Yeah, DJ the Mad Dog, I'm tired too. That makes two of us. Clemente Gonzalez, hello. I'm having a wonderful Sunday. It's just all of a sudden my nose has like decided to get super stuffy for whatever reason, probably because I need to get more sleep. So annoying. How much first aid training have you had? Like, could you give CPR? I would try to give CPR. I had first aid training when I was in like 5th grade. So this is a long time ago. Rated Frog, I had a not too busy weekend. It was pretty, like, I was desperate for sleep because I was so burned and so underslept from my work week. to the point where I was like, this is like really bad. So I slept a ton this weekend. I pay quarterly taxes for YouTube, so I paid my quarterly taxes. I worked out. I took a 3-hour nap yesterday afternoon from 4:30 to 7:30, and then was able to go to sleep at a decent time at night. Like I was really like, I was like, I don't even care. I don't care what time it is. I like the mission of this weekend is to snatch back all of the hours of sleep I did not get this past like work week. So it wasn't too busy, but it was productive. Bist du ein Leopard heute? Nein. Mein Name. DJ the Mad Dog says I've been sneezing all day. Oh, so have I actually. Now that I think about it, I have been sneezing a lot today. Yes, people do mention Doja Cat, Willow's Worlds. DJ says me too in the car. Naps are needed. Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, this weekend I was like, this is my chance. This is my chance. I'm getting back the sleep I just was not able to get during the work week. Thank you, Bishop Bullwinkle, you too. I am relaxed as I'm turning 18 in 2 days. Happy early birthday. Oh my gosh. Exciting. David Becker says I love naps. Dein Oberteil sieht aus wie ein Leopardenfell. Ja. Stimmt, mein Hase ist Name. OMG girl. Oh no. I take it as a compliment. I like Doja Cat, and I take it as a compliment when people compare me to her. DJ says I was on the passenger side. It's impossible to sneeze when you sleep. Is this true? I never even thought about this. Makes sense if it is impossible. Thank you, Hendrix R. I would say you favor Sade. Yep. Number one celebrity I get commented in here is Sade. Then it's Doja Cat. Then those are like by far the two most common. And then after that, I don't really know what people have said. I'm not remembering. Also, bist du ein Leopard heute? Nein. Heute bin ich Hannah. Yes, it is possible. D. Hester says Oprah. I think it isn't possible. I wake up to sneeze. LOL, yes, or it will wake you up. Oh gosh, sorry guys. Whew. I do think I actually have to get going and sleep. Like you can see, I'm yawning. My nose is stuffy all of a sudden. It sucks. Holly Berry. I've never gotten Holly Berry before, but similar complexion. I see that resemblance. Alicia Keys. Yep. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna take my body cues and get my butt to sleep because I don't know what is going on, but my body is like, and we're gonna slowly slide into not being like suitable for a live stream. So yeah, someone is tired. I've gotten so much sleep, but it still feels like it hasn't been enough. Clearly. Thank you, Sophia. I saw someone wearing Y2K low-rise jeans today. She looked like Britney Spears. I low-key, didn't mean the pun. I low-rise love that. See you tomorrow. Yes, I will be live tomorrow, everybody. I will type my reminder as I always do. Reminder. Ooh. Struggle City over here. Reminder, ich gehe jetzt schlafen. Hier ist was kurz nach 5 Uhr morgens. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Schlaf gut, mein Hase ist Name. Bis später, bis morgen vielleicht. Thank you for the stream. You're welcome, Kelvin. Catalina Crunch from Rated Frog. Love it. My next live stream is night, which is Monday, at 8 p.m. Central Time, USA. So, come on back, people. So, tomorrow, usual time, 8 p.m. Willow's World, 8 p.m. Yes. So, gute Nacht für dich. Danke. Bis später. Tschüss. Mein Hase ist Name. Be there or be square, says Rich. My brother is so square. We went to Spencer's and he started crying. Oh no. Ooh, the sniffles, guys. Killing me. Thank you, everyone. Members, be sure to check out, you can see it right now, be sure to check out the jewelry collaboration video I posted for you. Everyone else, you will be able to see it tomorrow at 3 p.m. Thank you so much, Back to the Future, for being the most amazing, most wonderful moderator. We told him not to go to the back, and he went anyway, so it's on him. Johnny Theva, it's probably a combo of both. It's probably allergies. I was fine at the beginning of this live stream, and then all of a sudden my nose just started to act up. So could be allergies, could be a baby cold, who knows? Because I am very exhausted from this week. So who knows, but I'm heading out. Good night, everyone. Architect, oh my gosh, hello. I'm heading out, but glad to catch you at the very end here. Everybody, I will see you tomorrow night, Monday night, 8 p.m. Central Time for tomorrow's live stream. So come on back. I am not Willow's World. All right. Peace out, people. I will see you tomorrow.